Hey cuties, I'm Lanikia, and this is what happened on the soaps. Bold and a beautiful edition. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give this eight, between an 8.5. It was a good episode, a solid episode to me. I am a new channel, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell to receive everything about the soaps. Also on my channel, all soaps all day as well. All right, so let's get right into this. Today is Monday, May the 5th, 2022, and we start off by seeing Deacon talk to Sheila. So Deacon is talking to Sheila, and he's just letting her know, like, why would you leave town and everything, and why are you blaming Steffi? Like, she's been through a lot. And she says, well, I'm leaving town because there's nothing here for me. And he says, well, going over to Steffi's house when she just got out of the hospital, she just realized she lost her husband. She's adjusting. She's been shot. Like, there's a lot going on with her. So a rocket scientist could have told you that wasn't the time to go over. But he says, but give her a minute. Steffi will, once, she starts to remember everything and remember who shot Finn and all that, she'll come around. And she was like, no, you don't understand. I'm out of time. Because Sheila knows that Steffi's starting to remember, and that was probably her only chance to be able to see Hayes. So Deacon, not understanding anything, because he doesn't know Sheila did all this. He's just like, Sheila, just stay here. You are building yourself up. You're trying to change. Just be here and continue to change. And show Steffi the type of person you can be, and you could be there for Hayes. And Taylor's been on your side. She's been trying to help you in everything. And Sheila was like, oh, you don't understand. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of California. This is over with. So Sheila has convinced herself, I gotta go. Girl, you need to leave now. But we all know she's not. But okay. So then we go over to, okay, let me wrap these people up. Paris and Carter. Lord, Paris is in there telling Carter, we can be together now. And then, he's not enthusiastic about it. I said, girl. She said, okay, I get it. I get it. So you're still in love with Quinn. That's what this is about. Like, you're still in love with her and you want to be with her. And he said, what? Paris, it's not that. He was like, I don't want to hurt Zende. And I don't want to. She said, I already let Zende down. And he understood it. So the only thing standing in our way is you. And it's because you still want to be with Quinn. Are you still in love with her? Do you still want to be with her? So then Eric and Quinn come in and they say, oh, I'm sorry. We didn't know y'all were in here in a meeting or something. And she said, and Paris says, now's the perfect time to ask, to answer yes or no. And so Carter says, yes or no to these files. Let me go get these files and go. And I said, oh, Paris, no, ma'am. No, ma'am, that is not what you do. And so they go into Carter's office and he says, what is wrong with you? Why would you do that? What's wrong with you? And she says, I know it was putting you on the spot or whatever, but I just need to know, like, is it because it gave me my answer though, that you still have feelings with Quinn. And she said, at the end of the day, you can't be with Quinn because she's a married woman and that's your boss's wife and everything. And she's happy. And he was like, I know that. He was like, Paris, he's trying to let her down easy by telling her he don't want to be with her. And then, girl, you doing stuff like that really makes him not want to be with you. So then Paris is all like, well, you can't be with Quinn because she's not available. But I am. I said, oh, no, you will not be a pick me. Paris said, you can settle for me. That's what you're saying, Paris. Settle for me. You can't have the one you want, so just settle for me because I'll have you. I said, girl, I will. Oh, my gosh. So then Quinn burst in. And she says, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, Carter, I was needing to speak to you about something. Paris, can you give us a minute? And she said, yes, I can give y'all a minute. So Paris leaves. And Quinn said, I was rescuing you, right? And he said, yes, and you could not have came at a sooner. I said, sir. So now he worried because Paris is running around here thinking he still wants Quinn, but he did tell Quinn, she found me out, which is the truth, that if he had the option of being with Quinn, if she wasn't so dedicated to Eric and would leave Eric, then he would be with Quinn. But they don't want Paris knowing it because Paris tells everything. Like, if she don't get her way, she tells. And so Quinn is like, she needs to understand that I don't want you like that. We're friends. We had a romance, but I am committed to my husband, and my husband is committed to me. And I appreciate him not cheating on me, girl. I appreciate him not cheating on me. And Paris needs to understand that. And he says, I know that, but don't worry about what Paris thinks. It's about what me and Eric know. And we both know that you're committed to him and you would not risk that at all. And she says, exactly. So while they're over here doing this, Eric is over there with Donna. He on went to play pickleball because Quinn had talked to Eric earlier, and he told her that she said, "What do you want for dinner?" He said, "Oh, it don't matter what you pick. I'm sure I love it, but I got a meeting, and then I'm going to play pickleball." I said, "Girl, there is not this much pickleball play in the world. Come on now." But anyway, so he over here with Donna and talking about, oh, if I had known pickleball was going to be this much fun in all these years, I said, oh my gosh. And anyways, Donna is just like, I know, don't do it, because he went inside. You could see his mind go. And she said, don't do it. Don't feel guilty. And he was like, I just feel bad because, I'm cheating on Quinn or whatever. And she was like, you know what? But he was like, but I have to be with you. It's just something about you. You make me feel free and happy. And she said, it's the honey or whatever. She gonna get the honey. I say, Lord. But anyways, yeah, he likes Donna. He does. He likes Donna. So Quinn, I don't know what's gonna happen, girl. So then we're gonna go to Steffi. So Steffi is there, right? And she started to remember, and she says, "Oh my gosh, why is she there? Why is she there?" So Taylor and Richard like, "Who? Who is there, Steffi? Who?" And so she's like, I'm trying to remember. She's like, it's all a blur. And Taylor is just like, okay, just take your time. We don't have to do this now. Rich said, yes, the heck we do. Rich said, I don't mean to push you, but you guys to remember. So remember, who was the she that's there? And so Steffi starts thinking back. And she said, I went to the restaurant. I went to the restaurant and she was there and we were fun and she was happy to see me there. So she must have thought I wanted to. It was going to be pleasant. She said, but I was angry, and then she got upset and she ran out into the alley. And she said it was Sheila. I was talking to Sheila, and they were like, Sheila, what happened then? And they said, she said we ran out into the alley or whatever, and we were fussing at each other. And Ridge said, is Sheila trying to protect the person that shot y'all? And Taylor said, why would she do that? Finn was her son. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. So then Stephanie was like, we went out into the alley and the look in her eyes, she looked, oh my gosh. She said, and then she grabbed me and she pushed me against the dumpster. And Ridge said, what? And Taylor's like, Sheila? Because Taylor and Sheila been getting closer. And she said, yes. And she was like, and then oh my gosh, she got so angry because I told her she would never see Hayes and Finnegan. And they said, why would you say that? And she said, I don't remember. I was mad at her about something, but she can't remember why. And she said, so then Sheila said that I wouldn't understand what it's like not having them in my life. Now, but when I become a mother, when they get older, I would understand how much you want them in your life. And she said, and then she reached in her purse and she pulled out a gun. And they said, what? And then she said, and then Finn was there. I don't know where he came from, but he was there. And he jumped in front of me and she shot him. Oh my God, shot him. It was Sheila. It was Sheila. She shot her son. And I said, okay, Steffi, pull it together now. But tell the story. She said she shot him. And she said, and I tried to go to him, but he was bleeding. It was too late. I tried to tell him to stay with me, but he couldn't. She said, and then I tried to call 911 and Sheila came over me. And she shot me. Oh my God, it was Sheila. She killed her own son. And she shot me. I'm going to make her pay. She's not going to get away with this again because Ridge and Taylor are like, what? Are you sure it was Sheila? She said, yes, it was Sheila. She said, she's going to pay. I'm not going to let her get away with this. And that's how Young and the Restless, Bold and Beautiful, y'all. And that's how it ended. Why am I doing Steffi voice like that? I should be ashamed. I will see you tomorrow for a new episode of The Bold and the Beautiful. Bye.